Less than EP data end equals 411 data start equals 89 greater than. Right now, we are witnessing one of the most intense and dangerous escalations in the Middle East in recent history. A full-scale conflict unfolding between Israel and Iran. It's been 4 days of unrelenting violence, and both countries have launched powerful strikes that have shaken their cities and stunned the world. Less than ape data end equals 950 data start equals 413 greater than. Let's break this down. Overnight, Iranian missiles struck deep into Israeli territory, including major cities like Tel Aviv and Haifa. The explosions hit residential neighborhoods, oil refineries, and parts of the power grid, causing massive blackouts and terrifying thousands of civilians. Emergency responders are now combing through the rubble, and the streets are covered in shattered glass, damaged vehicles, and the remnants of destroyed buildings. The death toll in Israel has now risen to at least 24, with hundreds more injured. Less than P data end equals 1434, data start equals 952 greater than. But the destruction hasn't been one-sided. Israel has hit back with full force, launching massive airstrikes on Iran's military infrastructure, particularly in central regions like Isfahan. According to the Israeli military, over 120 of Iran's missile launchers, about a third of their arsenal, have been destroyed. They've used dozens of fighter jets to target strategic military positions, including those linked to the Quds Force, a powerful wing of Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Less than P data end equals 1690. Data start equals 1436, greater than. Tehran has suffered heavily. More than 220 people are reported dead in Iran, and thousands are trying to flee the capital, fearing further Israeli strikes. The streets are jammed with cars, gas stations are overwhelmed, and there's a deep sense of panic. Less than Phi data end equals 2145, data start equals 1692, greater than. And here's a concerning development. A nearby missile strike even caused minor damage to the U.S. Embassy branch in Tel Aviv, though thankfully there were no injuries. The U.S. has so far stayed out of the direct fight, but hasn't ruled out involvement if things continue to spiral. President Trump recently rejected a reported Israeli plan to assassinate Iran's supreme leader, but acknowledged that U.S. involvement in the conflict remains a possibility. Less than ape data end equals 2526, data start equals 2147 greater than. Another dimension to this tragedy is the human cost in communities like Tamra, a Palestinian town inside Israel. An Iranian missile struck a home there, killing 4 members of the Khatib family. It's now painfully clear that bomb shelter infrastructure is lacking in many Palestinian areas within Israel, leaving residents vulnerable and highlighting long-standing inequalities. Less than FEP data end equals 2883, data start equals 2528, greater than. The stakes are getting even higher as Israel reportedly targeted Iran's underground nuclear facilities, specifically at Natanz, raising fears about just how far this war could go. A recent report suggests that even advanced U.S. weaponry might struggle to destroy these deeply buried sites, showing just how difficult and risky such an operation would be. Less than P data end equals 3097, data start equals 2885, greater than. Both governments are trading threats now. Israel's defense minister has warned that Tehran will pay a price, while Iran's president is calling for national unity and reaffirming their right to nuclear research. Less than P data end equals 3439, data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 3099. This isn't just another regional flare-up. It's a dangerously widening war with real global consequences, especially as oil prices surge and diplomatic options shrink. Civilians are caught in the middle. Missiles are still flying, and unless something changes quickly, this could become one of the most consequential conflicts of our time. Stay subscribed for more videos.